Hello, and thank you for joining us for our 5th edition Eberron campaign, Shadows Light, where before stream, we try to figure out what services we're actually using. My name
Smiley
is
face.
my name is Will Ellis. I'm the Dungeon Master, Dice Boss, whatever term you want to use. And before we get started, we're going to jump into our usual channel announcements, starting with our content warnings. So first off, I try to run a fairly light game, but sometimes things come up, things about characters past. This is a actual play stream. So if at any point something's giving you any sort of problems and you feel like you need to step away, please do so. We want you to watch, but more importantly, we want you to be mentally safe. Second content warning is going to be spoilers. This campaign does contain spoilers for the Eberron campaign setting as a whole. The Dreaming Dark novels by Keith Baker, the 3.5 adventures, Forgotten Forge, Shadows of the Last War, Whispers of the Vampire's Blade, and Grasp of the Emerald Claw. It also may contain spoilers for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and I will give no context for that. And final warning is I occasionally get rules wrong. Go ahead and at me. Yep, there it is. Every time. Next up is our Attribution Alley. Basically where I give shout outs to the various tools that I use to try and make this as entertaining as possible. So first up, owlbear.rodeo is our virtual tabletop. It is absolutely free. It was invented during the pandemic for basically it's a stripped down virtual tabletop. So very minimalistic, easy to use. It's browser based. I highly recommend it. You can upload your own maps. It has tools for making sure the grids line up. It's absolutely fantastic. We have a lot of fun with it. Next up, the music that you may hear is provided by Arcane Anthems, absolutely free of charge or attribution to be used on streams. He's amazing that he creates all this stuff for people to use. And you can find him on Twitch at twitch.tv/Arcane Anthems. You can also find him at Arcane Anthems on TikTok. And if that doesn't work, try it without the S on the end, because I can't remember whether it's with the S or not. That might be Arcane Anthem rather than Anthems, but I think it's Anthems. And then finally, our wonderful character art that you'll see below all of our players is created by using a program called app.reroll.io. They're absolutely fantastic. The creators are art people, so they focus on it. They make 16-bit character art for your D&D characters, or they allow you to make character art with a lot of different options, and you get to customize them. They're always coming out with new content for it. Cannot recommend them enough. All right, and I think that is all of my announcements. Let's go ahead and meet our players, starting with McKnight.
Hello, I'm McKnight, playing as Clay McKnight, the paladin of Dol Ara, who's totally not a Cannith. And since it's Pokemon Day, thought I'd wear a Pokemon hat.
I totally forgot it was Pokemon Day.
I just want to point out that McKnight wants to be the very best.
Like no one ever was.
There you go. I want to be. Wait, sorry, wrong eye. There we go. This one.
Wrong eye. Yeah.
All right.
Hello, I am Joshua Hazard. I will be playing Maury Yolan Hargrave, but my friends call me Mo. I'm a halfling cleric of Aladra from the Talenta Plains. So let's have fun. On to the tour guide.
I'm Yak. I'm going to be playing Nara de Thurani, an elven monk.
Esme, you're up.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry. Hi guys. I'm Esme. I play like Sarah Moonbell, a wood elf that's under the circle of stars, and I have a talking stick that now my party can all hear and conversate with. Yeah.
Yeah, and while I, change it so that it actually says wood elf instead of wold elf.
What? It says wood elf.
It's a
On-
wold elf.
Yeah, I had an L in there for some reason after the double O.
Oh, I was like, I see it. I don't see it now.
Yeah, because I just changed it while you were talking.
They're
I
actually they're actually sheep folk from the plane of dreams.
Bye.
They're
Plane of Dreams
wold
is not
elves.
accessible, and you know that.
They're wold
Bye.
elves.
Uh,
Nobody can say how many of them there are. You have to count.
all right. So, unless anybody has any other announcements that they want to give.
You all cute and amazing,
Oh shucks.
And
Ooh woo.
and I'm glad y'all my friends.
I never said we were friends.
I was waiting for that. I was
And
waiting for it.
And-
I knew that was gonna happen. Soon
My
as that.
heart, my
Uh,
kokoro. No.
don't worry, I consider you my friend.
I do want to give a quick shout out to the winners of the 1K NPC creator contest that I ran on TikTok. All of the videos are up there now, including clips from this game. Not this one, but last week's. But yeah, so that's a shout out to Mitcha Kent, Stealthy Rolls, Papa Lycan, obviously, and Dungeon Mistress Paula's Dungeon Mistress Paula, whose video went up today. She seemed very happy with it. She posted a bunch of laughy, crying faces and said, "Is me."
Hit me.
But yeah, thank you to those folks for not being very angry at me for how terrible of a job I did. That being said, go ahead and get into this episode of Shadows Light. Previously on Shadows Light. Having finished that job that took you all over Corvair, you all had come back to Sharn, assisted in clearing out, though there wasn't a lot of work involved, the place known as Dolor's Doorsteps. Nara had gotten attacked during that by somebody who had killed the one person left. Mo now has that person as a zombie, because of course he does. But you had decided to, this is now your stronghold, your home base. So you started work on it, met some interesting characters, found out about a bar called Kotkit. And then at one point, a certain member of House Cannith showed up. Merrick's de Cannith, who is claiming himself as the Baron, the Patriarch of the house. This is the whole thing with after the morning, Cannith got split into 3 separate ones with Dorlana, Zorlin, I believe it is, who's over in Karnath, and Merrick's all claiming the right to run the house. Claire tried to discern what was going on with him, but unlike the natural 20 that she had rolled on the Kobold, was unable to quite figure Merrick's out. Someone, however, did step in to intervene with Merrick's. Claire's old friend, Cost. Or was it? As it was revealed, it was not Cost, but it was Spectre, the changeling who had first appeared to Claire when she had gotten to Sharn under the guise of pretending to be Cost. Claire, obviously not happy with this. It kind of stormed off in a rage. Meanwhile, Nara has been noticeably absent for a while. Having gone off to have a conversation with his erstwhile pretend girlfriend, Niso de Therani. Niso de Therani, for some reason. Niso de Therani. But yes, your stronghold is being built. You've got got a nice little observatory tower going to be put into it. It is still not completely built, so you're not getting all of the benefits of having the stronghold as of yet, but it is being built, and I'm going to say it's been probably about a week or so since you started. It's getting the outside patched up. That was the easy part, which is where we, I think, had left off, as you guys were staring at how the outside looked. Getting the inside reconstituted so that, it's safe to live in is a completely different story, and it's going to take a while longer. But yeah, that's where we're going to come back into it. We're going to pick up with where we left off with Nara. I believe Diso had invited you to get something to eat.
Yep.
I'm remembering correctly. Did
She did, in fact.
And did you you went to join her for dinner that night, correct?
Yeah.
She arranges to meet you at a restaurant in Middle Central Plateau. So not that far away from Dragon Towers.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll be making my way over there.
Okay. You arrive at the restaurant, and there's it is a place with like a maitre d' or a host, essentially. This half-elven gentleman. Are you meeting somebody, sir?
Yeah.
And what is the name?
It'll either be under Nara or Diso.
Oh, yes. Lady Diso, of course. This way, sir. And he takes you to a table. It doesn't look like Diso has actually arrived yet. Server comes over. Oh, right. Can I get you something to drink while you're waiting?
Water is fine.
All right. And he fills up your thing with a pitcher. All right. Well, if you need help, don't go ahead and holler at me. It's fun. And walks off, and you see like a manager talking to him. Apparently, it's like he just started. It's not long that you're waiting there before Diso comes rushing in, like spots you from the door and just like walks right past the host. Like, dick. Oh, I am so sorry about that, dear. I was having a conversation with Merrick's on Bassas. He was trying to get information out to me over what exactly happened at the Lord's doorstep.
What did you tell him?
I told him that there was some sort of attack and that a unknown assailant was responsible for the death of Belsh. That's the most that I was able to find out, as far as he needs to know. And he could have found that information out of various other ways, so lying about that would have just hurt my credibility in his organization.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you all got Lucan, then, correct, Stelios?
Yep. Yeah, we did.
I was actually present for a bit of his interrogation. You don't need to tell Vaughn that, though. He didn't exactly recognize me.
Hmm.
So apparently he's saying that he was acting under the influence of the blade he had stolen.
Yeah, that's kind of what he said to us.
And, he's taking full credit for the various lists of crimes, saying it was under the compulsion of that sword. Including, because I know House Orion was quite interested to get a hold of him. Apparently one of the guards was killed in Stonegate. He said he said the sword, he had tried compelling the man, and apparently he was too strong-willed, so the sword convinced him to kill him. It's weird, Lucan doesn't have any magic powers other than being a vampire now, apparently. But the person was found with magic burn marks. The Orion god.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Although I suppose he could add a spell shard or something like that. His sister certainly had plenty of them when they searched her.
Yeah, when we finally caught up with him, it didn't really seem like he wanted to fight.
Did he say much other than that he didn't want to fight? Or...
Not really.
I'm sure Claire was super interested in listening to what he had to say, wasn't she?
Quite.
Where are the daggers, by the way, right now?
Hidden away.
Okay. Just curious. I'm going to assume at this point you have attuned to them. How many items do you have attuned right now?
It should just be the daggers and Talia and Kade. Oh yeah. I actually haven't done that yet.
Okay. I was checking. So remind me real quick. Be honest, I didn't listen to last week's episode like I normally do. Did you mention to her anything of note about the murder weapons when it comes to Belsh?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, do you have any leads on the man that's killed the Hobgoblin?
I'm pretty certain it was a member of the Bloody Shadows.
Let me guess, they were wearing that ridiculous outfit that they sometimes wear when they want to strike fear. The all red.
Yeah.
I don't know why they insist on wearing that thing. It just makes them stand out. Then again, I suppose that's the point. The server has come back and she has ordered a glass of wine. So I haven't been, since I've got back last week, I haven't been down to the Traitors District, but because I've been receiving a debriefing about everything that happened and going through exactly how it was they were able to spot me. Feel a bit of a fool, the truth told. It's the first time I've ever been spotted while on a job.
Yeah. I've been wondering who their connections are.
Didn't you speak with one of them on the dance floor at the embassy?
I did. Did you hear me?
Yep. Sorry, I'm also
okay.
looking some stuff up, so uh did you ever find out who it is?
I did not.
Or have any sort of was there any sort of clue?
They had a false arm.
And you see her face like goes a bit pale. A false arm.
Yeah.
Sovereigns at 6. Tolar. Do you recognize the name, Nara? Tolar the Palian Diarlin. The head of the Palian bloodline. Who should have been killed at the beginning of the Shadow Schism. By all accounts, he is dead.
I thought he was dead.
There are rumors circling around that he is leading the Bloody Shadows and that the strike, the poison strike that should have ended him, he was able to regain consciousness enough and remove the arm where the poison had struck him. Unsubstantiated rumors, but the odds of another member of the Bloody Shadows with a false arm.
Hmm.
You know the one who reported back his death to the family?
Yeah, I do.
I said it before, Saru was a great man. But if the lying shade is still alive, then things may be more dire than we feared. Hey, Nara, roll me just make this a flat intelligence check.
Okie dokie.
Unless you already recognize that term that she just used.
Me personally, I do not.
Yep. So roll me an intelligence check.
$16.
Okay. So you have not heard pardon me. Whew. You've never heard Tolar referred to as the Lying Shade before. Or sorry, it's not the Lying Shade, I apologize. It was the Sanguine Shade, is what she referred to him as. And you hadn't heard him referred to as that before. But the term Sanguine Shade rings a bell.
Yeah.
It's where I modified it from the original, and that's why I said the wrong term. Because originally it was Lying Shade, was what I had in there, but I changed it to Sanguine Shade.
Hmm.
Do you remember now where it was from?
No, but Sanguine Shade sounds familiar.
It was from the prophecy.
I was going to say that with that 16 roll, the draconic prophecy that you found.
Yep.
When a child of the Sanguine Shade holds the vert hand and reads the mind of the first Bear Queen, the Bodkin's gem shall no longer be girt by harmony, but shall be engulfed by quietus. You are being careful, right, Nora? You and your friends?
Trying my best.
I would hate if anything were to happen to you all. I've become somewhat fond of you in my own weird way.
Really now.
It's not like I don't have emotions, Nora Detharani. Has Casey talked to you about his personal pet project?
Not yet. We were gonna discuss it later.
There were rumors that the Palian family had gotten involved with the Emerald Claw back in the day. It might be related, it might not. I just be careful. For me?
I will.
About a week later.
Before we do anything, I'm going to roll my special die because I'm level 6, baby. That is odd. Okay, never mind.
What's odd?
I get to do some stuffs because I'm level 6.
I was making a joke about odd, as in strange.
Oh. Carry on.
It would have been funnier if I said, what's odd, and then went.
Wait, you said a week, right?
Yep.
It's odds are the numbers that aren't even.
Yeah, that.
That's strange.
What do you mean? It's just how it is.
Well, no, it's odd.
No, it's not. It's just strange.
Doctor.
Sure, doctor.
Alright.
Mr. Doctor.
Oh,
It's
goodness.
all remain even tempered here. We can't afford to be divided.
So, here we
All right.
come then.
So what are you guys up to over the next week?
Trying to figure out what fucking day it is. Hold on.
You guys got back on the 20th? 19th. No, 20th.
I think the last one I remember is that it was the 26th last session. That's all I remember.
Okay, yeah, no, that's what we're going to be picking up is the 26th.
Oh.
That had happened, the Nara suit
right,
had happened
okay.
earlier. We're fast forwarding back to where we were. And McKnight's ghosting a little bit.
Ooh, spooky.
Your green screen effect was like covering
Yeah,
your
your
body.
green screen is kind of wonky. No, in
Wait,
the
wait.
back, not you.
Oh no.
Oh,
Also
well, I'm also wearing green, so
yeah, it was
Oh.
also him. Like when he stood up and like moved forward, it
Yeah, look at-
ghosted his body.
Oh.
Let me just blend in. Hold on. There you go.
Yeah.
You're a ninja.
Harry, what have I told you about wearing the invisibility cloak on screen?
Oh God, I can't wait for the thing that's happening on New Year's for that.
Anyway,
But yeah.
focusing back into this. So yeah, what is it that you guys want to be doing in your downtime? Oh, Nar, I don't know if you heard that you do get $100 gold back.
Ah, I did not hear that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they decide. Or no, you don't get 100 back. How much did you put?
No,
in?
it was only me and Mo that got 50 back.
Okay, and never mind. Ignore me.
Okay.
It was me and Mo that got 50 back.
For some reason I thought the one who
No,
belongs
because we all
to
put in 100. That's what it was.
Yeah, well, you two put in 150, but
Mhm.
dragons, but then you went
Yeah.
with the cheaper option,
So in the
like a
end,
bunch
yeah.
of cheapskates. I'm kidding.
Smiley face.
So yeah, it is now your guys' downtime. Work continues on the stronghold.
Well, I was
I'm gonna go visit Lay and Pierce.
Okay, Nara, tune
to the glove.
Ooh.
Okay,
I'm spending some quality time with my owl bear.
yeah. You tune to the glove as a. Make sure I'm not telling you incorrectly. It's rather annoying. I have all these books over here, and yet I don't have my like Eberron book over here.
Dang.
Shaking my head.
That's because I had it upstairs because I did a live where I was full on just discussing Eberron.
Mm-hmm.
Command one item held in the hand wearing the glove disappears. The item can weigh no more than 20 pounds and must be able to be held in one hand. While stored, the item has no weight. With a snap of the fingers, the item reappears. Oh, hold on. That's not going to work. That was Pathfinder.
Oh.
5e. I was like, this is not how a D&D thing's written. That's odd. Pretty sure glove of storing is in Eberron.
I like the names in the months in Druid a lot.
What do you mean?
On the calendar, you can switch it between different things.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, storing it is actually an action to do. Why is it on me there? That's stupid. So it's that's really stupid. Anyway, storing it's a free action. But storing it's a action to do because you have to speak the command word in order to get to disappear. Reappearing counts as your object interaction for that round, which is a free action. Literally, you snap and it appears. It can be an item that weighs no more than 20 pounds. And it can only store one item at a time. That make sense?
I'm gonna get you a 20-pound
Yes.
brick for Christmas.
Thank you.
Not Christmas.
It's almost there.
No, it's Eberron, not Christmas. I don't know what the gift giving holiday in Eberron is off the top of my head.
There's
Yes.
no gift giving. We just blow each other up.
Hmm.
Yes,
Maybe
I'm a
it's
terrible
Life Day.
dungeon master.
I said maybe it's Life Day.
Life Day.
Oh.
That an Eberron thing? Are you trying? Are you schooling me on Eberron right now? Is that what's happening?
Ooh, ooh, mm.
As a halfling, we all give each other presents on our birthdays, so we get pretty much every day of the year.
See, the thing is, if there was Christmas in Eberron, the song originally would have been 13 Days of Christmas.
Oh no.
Okay, so you're attuning to your glove, which is one of the weirdest euphemisms I've ever used.
Heh.
While you're also doing that, Nara, because that only takes a short rest. So for the past week, while these guys have been doing their things, you have actually been in debriefings with the Master and Aurelia.
Yeah, okay.
Basically breaking down the different things that happened during the mission. Like, it's actually fairly standard protocol. If this is the point where you want to reveal to them that you have told the rest of the party your actual name,
Yeah.
like I said, they're not going to be like, all right, that's fine. As far as Deso has told us, Merrick still believes that she is spying on you for him. So, that is an interesting thing. After you get back from the whole debrief scenario, Casey will be there waiting for you and be like, so, Merrick showed up while you were gone.
Yeah, I kind of heard that.
Yeah. And then that cost showed up shortly after that. Although apparently it wasn't cost according to Ilk. It was
Oh.
Spectre.
Yeah.
Claire
He does
seemed
that.
mighty upset about that. I mean, he's a changeling, though. What do you expect? But yeah, that's essentially that is a way to catch the player up because the player's already caught up with what happened. But catching the character up with what the player knows.
Yeah.
So now we're going to start moving forward in week increments. What are you guys going to be doing over the next week or so? Yes. You're
Trying to
visiting
help
Lay and
Lay.
Pierce.
Yep, visiting Lane Pierce.
Okay.
I'm secretly trying to help her
Okay, that's
because I
fine.
know what she's doing.
Yep. Right now I'm getting ideas, and then I was going to break it down like I've done before for the downtime stuff.
I mean, like I said, I'm playing with my owlbear because I haven't seen my owlbear in forever.
Yep. Well, I mean, yeah, you've spent the last week with him, or her, but But yeah, and also in this next week they'll have the beginnings, like the actual tower portion that adds where the observatory is going to be. And I imagine you're actually spending a little bit of time in there, getting used to the place and
yeah.
everything. Claire, what have you been doing?
I'm gonna shut myself in for a little bit and just train with my bird, try to let it learn its commands through something, obviously, as I mentioned, in Celestial.
Okay.
Try to, you know, make it actually trainable so it can be of use.
All right. Nora, what are you going to be doing over the next week?
Uh, I guess just like kinda overseeing the construction, just watching.
Okay.
Being there, trying not to get in the way.
Mm-hmm. Actually, about to add something to that. So, on the left side of the ground floor, like directly under where the tower is going to be, because of the tower, because the observatories and everything's going to be there, they had to make sure they put extra thick walls there, which Esme, what's the name again of the construction worker, the Furbolg?
Fuck. I almost forgot my own person. Hold on. Where is she? Where is
No,
she?
I'm
Where
pretty
is she?
sure it
Where is
was
she?
just fuck. It was fuck the
Yeah, it
furball.
totally was. It's Kalia.
Kalia. Kalia is going to suggest, it's like, well, I understand some of you have mounts, so this would actually be a good place to put stables, because there has to be these pillars in here anyway, and we can use that to help make the walls of the stables. Because you do still have 2 mage-bred horses, 3 actually mage-bred horses. Casey's
And
horse, Bulk. So yeah, that area they're going to turn into the stables on that side. And again, they're still working and get everything structured. There is a bit of a and they're going to be checking in with you guys and suggest that, like, if it's going to be a mercenary type place, one of the first places coming in to the left should probably be a war room of sorts. Like a place to meet with people, a place to plan things out, and things like that. If that's all right with everyone.
I'm with me.
All right. Mel. Lay's actually
Yes.
not spending that much time down in her laboratory lately. She's actually been up helping with the construction of the stronghold.
All right. Well, I guess me and my zombie are helping out there then.
Okay. I mean, she's not going to be there all the time, so if you want to go to the laboratory, and one day we can definitely have that scene. I was just letting you know that she seems to be trying to branch out from just focusing on that.
Resurrecting the dead.
Yeah, and you, as an academic, you can tell when someone's like, okay, I've kind of hit a bit of a dead end. I need to walk away and take a break and kind of refresh my perspective, is kind of what she's been doing. By having something else to focus on. But yeah, you show up there one day, you got your towel, or her towel.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And cookies.
All right. Bustle Mo. Welcome.
Hello, Pierce.
My lady. Bustle Hargrave is here. And I'm sure he has my towel.
And cookies.
There's at least one of the towel that you have, by the way, which you didn't get from the usual shop. Alupa made these.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be quite obvious to Lay when one of the ones that she pulls out. Is this ice towel the way Alupa makes it?
Yes, yes, it is. I've
That
taken
is-
a bit of liking to it lately. It's really helped out with the late night studying.
She puts that one back. You can have that one. There's too much sugar in that.
I didn't notice. I've been eating it with cake.
You've been eating the towel.
Well, drinking it with while I eat cake. She makes wonderful cakes.
I'm sure she does. Sure, if you ask her, she'll also say that she makes that her pie is also amazing. She told me that once. I'm not quite sure I understood.
She makes a lot of euphemisms.
Was that a euphemism?
I think so. She alludes to a lot of things.
Huh. Anyway, how can I help you today?
Oh, I was just coming along to visit and see if there was any work you were doing that I could help with.
Here's the thing. I'm going to need to go to Black Lion to get this done. But I don't think Black Lion will have everything. What we really need, and she just reaches over and she grabs up this ball. And it's clearly Warforged tech. Right? It's got that wood, stone, metal combination. It actually, if you remember the docent of the scout that Nara had found, it looks very similar to that. What we need is a working one of these. He sets down the thing. This one is completely useless, and reverse engineering it has been impossible. It's been impossible to reverse engineer it the way it's been broken.
Where would you go about finding one of these orb things?
This we found in Zendrick.
All right. What if I didn't know of a fast way to get to Zendrick?
We said, what if you didn't, or what if you did?
What if I didn't? Or actually, wait a minute, what if I did?
Well, it's not just getting to Zendrick. It's not like I bought it at the shops on the way back or anything. It was in a ruin of a giant's temple. The Warforged, the original Warforged, they were giant creations. Before House Cannith discovered them. A lot of our schemas, a lot of the technology that Cannith uses came from Zendrick. It's kind of one of the big secrets of the house. But specifically, my parents went there and found things. And this particular one, he holds up the one, Pierce used to have. The person inside of it, I was not sure if I could trust them. But at the end, I believe they were a friend.
I'm very confused. But I'm intrigued.
How much do you know about the about Dalcor?
To be fair, not much. I mean, more than the average fellow, for sure.
Dalcor, the plane of dreams, there is a race of people there called the Quarry. And the Quarry, Dalcor goes through cycles, apparently, something that we learned during this. And currently is under a cycle known as the Dreaming Dark. And before it was the Dreaming Dark, I believe it's the Living Light. So it's essentially the idea at the very center of the realm of dreams. There is this this thing at the very center of it, and the Quarry are controlled by it, are it's dream logic, essentially. And so the ages, the ages of dreams, they're cyclical. And
So what's it like? Dream winter.
kind of, yes, actually. The last time it changed was about 40,000 years ago. And we're fairly certain we know around the time it changed, because it's also the time that the giant civilization fell. It was the Quarry are the ones that started the war with the giants, and that is, they did so because they were trying to run from the Dreaming Dark, from the turning of the age.
So
And-
what you're saying is that there's going to be another mass extinction?
If the turning of the age happens, possibly. But again, it hasn't turned in 40,000 years. The point is that the giants created the original Warforged, and the current theory is that they were inspired to create them through their dreams. And they were completely empty vessels, rather than the Warforged that we know that had this, that are immediately animated with spirits upon the creation, like Pierce or myself. This, and she holds up the sphere again, this contained one of those quarries from the previous age. You understand?
So it contains an ancient spirit. from
It can
the realm of
contain a
dreams.
spirit that is in the realm of dreams.
I see.
So if we had two of these that functioned,
I'll go to the library and see if I can dig up anything on where I might be able to find one.
we know where to find it. It's in Zendrick. That's the only place they're going to be. And here's the thing, you're not going to find anything in the library about this because I never published anything about it, and as far as I know, I'm the only one who's found out about it. And Pierce, and Dane, and not even sure if Jode.
Any particular places in Zendrick, or should I just go temple hopping?
I wouldn't suggest going temple hopping. I wouldn't suggest going to Zendrick at all. It's why I'm still trying to reverse engineer this one.
Well, say there was a group of people that you could hire to perhaps go fetch one. For a discounted price, obviously.
That's appreciated, but here's the thing. This one, as I previously mentioned, already had a spirit in it when we found it. If you find another one, it's also going to have a spirit in it, and it might not be as sane as the one we found in this one. And the problem is, we need an empty one. And if you do find one...
A naughty spirit will just feed it to Lycera's talking stick.
Is helpful able to, like, eat spirits now?
I don't know. There seems to be nothing it can't do when the time is right.
Wait, what did it do now?
Recently it tapped into my brain and my natural telepathy and started using it with, all of us.
Fascinating.
Yeah, no, I just picked it up for a second.
It enhanced?
Yeah.
You remember I was talking about particularly powerful objects?
Crystal on the top grew and got a little bigger.
The dragon shard.
Yeah.
Grew.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't happen.
But it did.
You tell Lyso to come see me at some point, please? That's
Oh, absolutely. Would you
fascinating.
like to see the sketches I took? There's
Yes.
before and
Yes, I
after
would.
diagrams
And-
for centimeter growth. As listed here.
Why did you
and
make a
then
special
other-
note of the girth?
Well, at first, it had like a crack, and I didn't know what was going to happen, so I just measured the entire thing by alternate.
So you measured the entire crack.
No, just the tip.
Just the tip. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
The best part is that's Will making the jokes, and Lay has no idea that what she's saying has any sort of other meaning. But yeah, so you guys geek out a little bit about nerd stuff there. Claire, would you like to go ahead and make a... Now, I know you said you were like keeping locked inside, but if you're training the Falcon, you are going to have to go outside for that because you need room to fly.
I'll more isolate myself from people.
Plus, I think you've healed all the children. Sick the hawk on them so you have more business.
That is disturbing.
Yes, I'll go outside. I'm just trying to avoid people as if I can, basically.
Okay. Hilka's waiting outside your door.
No.
Just like leaning up against the wall.
My bird.
How's it going, sir?
Training my bird. Want to say hi?
I feel like I might lose a finger if I try to say hi to that thing, so...
I've taught to be nice. Watch. Be nice. I said in Celestial, of course.
Okay. He reaches out with his right hand. The pet.
It's not so bad.
Yeah,
It only
I
kills when I tell it to kill.
feel like you tell it to kill a lot, so...
That's one thing I know how to do.
That's fair. I mean, you also like to try to punch people in the face.
My second hobby.
I'm trying to be more open. Sorry about using Kilk's face for that.
Kind of stare. Just kind of do a 180 and just kind of slowly try to walk back into my house.
Perfect.
Let's go, Lady Jean. Today's not a good day to go outside. We're just gonna.
We're gonna talk at some point, McKnight.
What do you want?
At some point, I need to talk to all of you about the Bloody Shadows and the sort of thing that's going on with them.
Well, if you were to meet us all, why isn't everyone else here? There's a particular reason you're here with just me right now.
Yes, because I want to make sure that if I try to have a conversation with all of you, I'm not going to get punched in the face by you.
I can resist for 5 minutes.
It might take a bit longer.
I can resist for 6 minutes.
And again, I do apologize about putting on Kilk's face. Believe me, I'm not particularly happy with it myself. It's just I can't very well walk around with the dragon skull mask on.
I mean, this town's pretty open-minded, right?
There are people that would want to kill me for seeing me like that.
Why not just like a random like civilian, pedestrian? Why it's got to be someone that I know? It gets really confusing and it really ticks me off. You see the old man down there?
And he now looks like a bugbear. That's
It's not a bad look. You were saying?
I was saying, at some point, I need to make sure, and it's when everyone else isn't busy, because I think they all have plans this week, I need to have a discussion with all of you to give you a debrief on things that have happened in the past, and discuss why the Bloody Shadows might be focusing on your group specifically.
Well, that's fine. I have no problem with the meeting.
You know, when I'm pretending to be somebody else, what I say is still true.
I guess that's for the viewer to determine.
No, it's objectively true.
Hmm.
Other than who I was, have I ever lied to you while pretending to be somebody else?
Not that I can pick up.
That's the point. If it had been Cost here in Sean when you first got here, he would have told you the same things that I told you. If it had been Cost that showed up here when Merrick's had come by, he would have told you the same things I told you.
I'm sure you're right.
So why is it different than the fact that it came from me?
I guess I'm just how my life was. I The fact that I have to sit here essentially being someone else as well isn't ideal. So I guess we're on the same page there. But I appreciate uh, something true once in a while.
But that's the thing. It was all true. No matter which shape I was in, it was true. And here's another secret, Claire. You're not pretending to be somebody else. You are who you are. If you're talking about the name, that doesn't matter. Anybody who says that they're pretending to be somebody else is lying. Because you can't really pretend to be someone else other than who you are. Because the very act of pretending, it becomes a part of who you are. Doesn't matter what you think, matters what you do. You can't pretend what you're doing. You have to do it.
You don't get way too deep in thoughts together.
Sometimes that's fun. All right. Say about a week's time, I'll meet you all in the war room and thing. Don't forget the rabbit meat. She's particularly fond of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's clearly never met my friend Harriman, the illusion wizard. He pretends to be doing things all the time.
He's still doing something, though. It's just not what it appears he's doing.
Yes. Okay. I will. After that, I'll train my bird. Do I need
Okay.
to do?
Roll the animal handling.
Okay.
One thing
Okay.
before you go to train your bird.
Uh-huh.
The bugbear, you turn around and you hear something, and you turn around and the bugbear is lying on the ground,
Oh no.
and there's a human just walking swiftly away, rubbing his left hand. Morning, sir. As Kelk just walks right by.
Uh, this is why changelings changelings. I'm gonna just kind of just
I did give you a
shrug it
hint
off.
that it wasn't Kelk before he revealed himself.
I'm really bad with hints. Claire's really bad with hints.
He reached out with his right hand to pat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. See, I don't.
Kelk
I
does
don't
everything with his left. Which, yes, I know for people watching, it's reverse for you.
Gosh darn it.
Heck.
Wow, that's gonna really backfire on me.
Okay. Would you, with advantage.
Oh, okay, thank goodness.
Well, not goodness. Thanks, Spectre.
Oh, thank goodness, because that was a 1.
I should have known when you said it.
Okay, that's a bit better. 15.
15? Okay, yeah. With a 15, you can teach Lady Jane 2 commands. For some reason, I've started to do 2, and I kept my thumb out, which is wrong. So 2 commands. Yeah. I did that too when I was like, when I did Papa Lycan's video for TikTok. I was like, and the second winner of our... I'm rewatching it later. I was like, I had my thumb out for that. So now it looks like I'm saying the third winner.
It's just an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Just wanted to say, basic rule for Claire: if you can see what Kilk is doing with his hands, it means that he's not Kilk.
No, remember, he uses his left hand.
He uses his left. She has no right eye.
Oh.
He's actually got... I hate that he's got a somewhat of a point,
He does.
but at the same time, not being able to see out of one eye doesn't mean you can't see a full person and see both
does
I
if
eyes.
mean,
you're
you put them
talking to
together,
Paul.
they're a whole person. Because, right eye, left, everything on left, whole
Oh my
person. Yeah.
goodness.
Anyway. So yeah, you can teach her 2 tricks. These will be things like fetch, essentially, or go get, or whatever, however you want to say it in Celestial. Retrieve,
Flies.
retrieves a, you can teach her to retrieve. You can teach her to attack. It will not be effective in combat. Because
You're like a tax inspector.
No, I mostly want
Because-
the trainer to be like a messenger, more of sorts.
Okay. So I will say with each command, you can teach her to go to certain people, to seek out and find certain people.
That's cool.
There will be a range limit on it, obviously. Like she's not going to travel more than a day.
Not to different planes of existence.
I don't know, maybe at higher levels.
Maybe.
So one command per person.
One command per person.
Okay, I say 2.
Yes.
Okay, then I guess for right now, I will teach her to go to Mo
Mhm.
and go to Lysair.
Okay. And with that 2 commands, I will also allow you to get a. I'm not going to even charge you any gold for it. Basically, get a tube, like a messenger tube,
Okay.
that you can put on her.
Okay.
And
I'll do
with
that for now.
and with those, like it's also making it so that she's okay with having that on her and she gets used to it. And that's probably going to
Actually-
take at the very least the next couple of weeks get her trained on that.
Actually, let me
Dear
backtrack a bit.
Mo,
Let me
suck a
backtrack a
dick.
bit.
Claire.
Hold on. Oh,
Let me backtrack a bit. Teach to go to Mo and to Kilk. Let's change it to that.
oh, okay. Wow.
Let's do that. Yes.
It is what it is. It's
Uh-huh.
fine.
It's okay. Give me some more
It is
time.
what
I
it
can.
is.
The bird will learn more tricks.
Yeah,
Mm.
that is probably going to take you at least the next couple of weeks to teach her those.
I see how it is.
That's fine.
I thought
That's
we were
over, like-
besties. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to sleep with her personally. But,
Oh. Oh my.
So, Lysair, you are spending time with your bear of owls.
Who?
You gotta add the gur on the end.
Fair. I got
It's
it.
the
Fair.
whoo. Whoo.
I can't grr. It's fine.
You can't gur. You know who's really good at gurring? Josh.
Grr. There
Yeah.
you go.
Why is there bacon in the soap?
Made it myself.
Oh Jesus.
I said the wrong gur.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna sing the doom song now. Doom, 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 doom.
These are pretty good. What's in these? They got
Oh,
waffle
I
in them.
missed that show.
You're lying.
Anyway, off topic.
Ooh, tacos.
There we go. McKnight. I guess McKnight's not getting in on this.
No, he's over here.
Well, I'm
vibing.
confused.
You never,
never
see us
seen
on
Invader
Invader
Zim?
Zim?
The end.
No.
Ooh, what's
Loser.
Wow.
Hold
I've
on.
never seen
Let's not call people losers just because they haven't seen something. Because
yes,
Loser.
the correct term is
Because that's
degenerate.
well, that'd be degen from upcountry.
Degen.
I mean,
From
to be
upcountry.
fair, Claire
Gems.
has seen a lot, so I'm not really surprised. Surprised.
I know what Invader Zim is, but I just never watched it.
Supplies, mother. Anyway,
Surprise. Anyways, yeah.
Supplies, motherfucker.
Some fries.
for surprise, mother. Anyway,
The bugbear.
yes. So the owlbear.
No.
Owlbear.
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 Yeah, we don't just have a bugbear baby. That
Okay,
would be awkward.
So, Lysair, you're in the observatory. And it, by the way, watching this owlbear get up those stairs is one of the cutest things ever.
Yeah, I
It's just like
She tried her best.
And she just does that for each step, like is like scrabbling
Yeah.
and pulling herself up.
Just watching.
Uh,
I'm just like sitting on the top of the stairs, just watching.
Oh my god, she's gonna be so delicious.
No.
yeah, in like 30 years, man. They take 30 years to reach maturity.
Even then, no.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
But they taste so much better as babies.
And the meat is softer.
Mm.
Not a lot of meat. I don't think. I mean, I haven't really seen
Now.
Owlbear, but yeah.
For now.
Anyway, gets so you're in there, and you're looking up essentially through where the telescope is going to go when it finally gets made and delivered. Lay's helping work on it and getting specs for you. But while you're in there, you're playing with Estrella, right?
Oh,
Alright.
you got the name right.
Yes.
Nice.
It's because Josh. It really is. Because
mean,
it's Stray.
Josh is MVP, honestly.
Yeah, that was a great mnemonic.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're there, you hear a voice.
I had.
It is not in your head.
Okay.
Well, I see that this place is going to be rather unique when it's finished.
What? What's that?
You turn around. It is the blonde man with the military type haircut and the formal attire who is with Merrick's Decanus.
Ew.
This is Weno.
I'm picturing
also-
Orlando Bloom with glasses.
You've seen Gargoyles. Picture Owen.
Okay.
Damn.
It's
that's
literally
a weird
Owen.
reference. Holy fuck.
Oh, in case you guys didn't realize, Merrick's Decanus is Xanatos.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like, full on. My
Thor
headcanon.
agrees.
Ugh, I don't like it. I just remembered what Owen looked like. Oh, God.
What? With the he's got that, like
I
business
hate it.
yuppie hup haircut. And the glasses.
Ugh.
Wow. I used
It
to
ain't
have
my
that
type.
look.
I'm sorry.
I used to
No.
have that look.
Not my type. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. So, yes, it's believe this will be quite interesting when it's finished.
She's just staring at him right now, but paying more so attention to Owlbear.
Oh, the owlbear is also paying attention to him.
Can I help you with something, though?
Oh, I just thought it'd be great to catch up with an old friend.
Huh?
And he goes to like sit back, and
Oh,
as he
fuck.
does, changes, and he now looks like a tabaxi. But Lysera knows it's not a tabaxi. Years ago, Lysera, the first time you went into Thalanis, you met a cat prince. One of the Fae.
Yeah, I remember.
And he was the one who first told you of the stories of the stars. When you looked up and saw all of the stars at once, and saw all of the constellations, so much so that it nearly overwhelmed your mind. He was the one who taught you how to do it slowly, see the individual pieces of the stories, learn to put them together. And this is who is now in front of you. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Ah, mm.
It's been a while.
That ass. Oh my god.
And I see you have your own little pet now.
Yeah.
He is very energetic and bounces like all over the place as he's talking. And I see you never stopped looking for the stories. Fantastic.
I mean, after all, I did learn from you. So it really
Oh.
did intrigue me.
You know, you can't tell underneath the fur, but you do know how to make a fat person blush. Yeah.
Wow, it really is good to see you.
It
Holy
has
heck.
been so long. Sorry about the guys. It's who I've had to become in this place.
Huh. Really? Why?
So a thing happened, and we don't really know what the thing was, but the thing happened, and now there's some of us who are stuck here.
Uh-huh.
The Face Spires. Some of the Face Spires have become stuck in the material world. It's frustrating. And I happen to have been, lounging around in one of them. A lazy afternoon. I was curled up in the corner by myself, and the next thing I know, I'm stuck here on Eberron.
Oh.
It's been about 4 years now that we've been stuck here.
Oh. Right.
So yeah, I take work where I can, pretending on, to be somebody else. This is just, it's a part of life. But look at you, you have your own house in Shan. I didn't think you'd ever leave the Reaches.
Well, it's more of a shared house.
And when I say the Reaches, I really was expecting you to leave the Reaches and come live in Thalanis with us, but no. No, you had to stay with your parents. I understand.
Well, yeah. I mean, I wanted to be there, but like parents.
Well, of course, but now you're here. And so am I. What's the odds that would happen? That's pompous fool that I work for would happen to stop by a place where you were. It's fantastic. It's funny the fate that we get dealt, isn't it?
It really is.
Have you been keeping up with learning the stories?
I have, yeah.
You know not to become a part of them, right?
I'm trying my best to not become a part of them.
That's how the stories change.
Yeah.
And if the story changes, that means you don't know how it ends.
That's also true, yeah.
If you don't know how it ends, what's the point? If you don't know how it ends, what's the point in learning the story in the first place?
Yeah, I have 3 friends that keep me grounded and to help with that.
Are you talking about the McKnight, the Kenneth girl, and the Tharani, and the Necromancer?
Yeah.
Keep you grounded?
Yeah. They're my friends.
They're changing stories. That's what they're doing. That's what you're doing with them. You're changing stories, and you know how dangerous that is.
I mean, sometimes stories need to be changed to get an even better story.
But if you change the story, then you don't know what the ending is going to be, and again, then you lose the point of learning the story. That's what all this has been about. That's what your sect is for. It's to learn the stories, not to change them or become a part of them.
Then if that's the case, what do you expect me to do?
Write them down, learn them. You should use this tower to observe the stars, and write down the stories that's going to happen, but just the stories. Don't try to affect them. Not the way it works. Because at least this way, you know what's going to happen. You start affecting them, then you don't know what's going to happen.
And sometimes, honestly, that's exciting though. Especially being with these guys has been really great.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
You have grown up, haven't you?
Huh?
You've grown up. I told you not to do that. Told you it was going to be bad for you. But now you're talking about changing stories. Like it's the easiest thing in the world. Adults think like that. But only the foolish ones. The ones that aren't foolish never become adults. They stay children. Those are the smart ones.
Halfling life. Kinder.
I mean, I guess I've grown up a little bit. Like I still have more to learn, though.
Hey, Lysera.
Oh no. So
This being is trying to convince you a certain course of action to take.
okay.
He's pushing you to act a certain way.
Ooh.
He surprisingly, even with his extremely good bonus, rolled fairly low on his check to do that. And your insight is greater. Your passive.
Yeah.
He is pushing you down a certain path.
What path is that?
That's your passive isn't enough to tell you that. It's just you can. You know when you notice when someone's trying to manipulate you to do something?
Mm-hmm.
You're noticing him trying to manipulate you. You don't know what he's trying to manipulate you to do,
Gotcha.
but you notice the manipulation is there.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's all the stories we've talked about, all the times when bad things happen, it's because people were trying to prevent bad things from happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's all of the stuff. Do you remember that one story that you saw? It was in that cascade of visions of the guy that was having the dreams, and that was, thought stuff was going to happen, and so he had the dreams, and he tried to prevent the things from happening, and it caused the thing to happen.
I remember, yeah.
That's what happens when you try to interfere with the story.
I'm gonna pick up my owlbear and I'm just gonna hold my owlbear while he is like talking to me, and I'm just gonna stare for a bit.
Okay. Like this is exactly what happens is you try to prevent the things from happening, and then you end up being the one that causes the things to happen, because the story is going to happen one way or another. It's fate, it's destiny. This is how this is designed. Look at Claire de Kenneth, for example. She would have been here leading people if her father hadn't been an asshole. She still would have ended up here being this. Because this is the role that fate had decreed for her. And nothing was going to change it. Look at the
Are you
Dothraki.
worried?
Hmm?
Are you worried? Is this what this is?
What would I have to be worried about?
I feel like you're worried about the stories changing too much and just not letting the stories just happen. Because in the end, the stories are still going to happen, whether they're changed or not.
Yes, but then you don't know what the ending is going to be, and you can't prepare for it. And I'm not worried for me, just so you know. I exist outside of the stories, aside from the ones that your people still tell of me. Like the one about the sick boy in the edge of the wood, and who lived on the edge of the wood, and who went out and danced with me, and then was better afterwards. The Cotton Prince, I believe, is what the people of Karnath call it.
Yeah.
Copyright, name of bread.
Yeah, no, I think it is
I
that.
think
Yeah.
there was also one where he got turned into the cat by an evil witch, and then somebody had to light the black candle. Had to be a virgin. What was that?
Oh, no.
Hocus Pocus was the name
Yeah.
of the story.
Totally.
There's also the story that got told about me, where this girl was starting to turn into a cat, and I was able to rescue her. The Cat Returns, Hayao Miyazaki.
Mm-hmm.
I can go on. There was the one story where I was friends with a bear and a rabbit and an owl.
Then there was the one where I was lost in New York City and I got rescued by a dog.
Oh,
He
God.
sang a lot of songs.
Mm-hmm.
That one was not him.
Oliver Company wasn't him?
Was not him.
Yeah, that one definitely wasn't. No.
I mean, he was in that one. He was Fagin. But no, it's... again, I'm not worried for myself. I'm worried for you, Lysara. We were friends of a sort.
We still are.
I mean, again, of a sort. I'm a fey creature. You understand that, right?
Yeah,
You don't
I
really
do.
have friends. That's no offense meant to you. You're lovely. You're absolutely great. I do love you. But I'm fey. But no, it's... Again, if you change the story... again, I'm not worried for me. Okay. He is not worried for him. He's
Can I
worried
roll
for
insight?
You absolutely can roll the insight. Go ahead.
Out of him. God heckin' dang it!
What'd you
No!
roll? What'd you roll? What'd you roll? Give me the number.
Hold on.
Give me the number.
Wait, hold on.
Don't
hold
forget
on.
you have inspiration.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Where's my dice? Oh, rolling this. Okay, that's that. Okay. Insight. So that's 15.
Okay. Would you like to know what he rolled?
What did he roll? Wait.
That's it.
I didn't-
No 0 on the end.
Oh, I didn't say. Hold on. Would you?
No 0 on the end. Just the 2.
Because I rolled a 4 plus all of that shit.
Yeah.
So that's why I was angry.
Even with his like archfey level freaking charisma, nah. He is worried for someone he knows.
Got it.
And it's not you.
Wow, I see how it is. With my role, do I know who he's worried for?
No, there's no way.
Unfortunate.
There is no
Okay.
way for you to know that.
Okay.
It will give you an insight to a little bit of how he's acting. He's acting like someone who is worried for someone who is very close to him.
Mhm.
But I mean, especially the clerigo.
You say you're worried. Are you
Again, I'm worried for you.
Are you actually worried for me?
Of course.
Be honest.
Of course. What makes you think I'm not? Have I ever lied to you?
Ooh. Well, no.
But have you ever told me the full truth?
Exactly.
I mean, you know he just lied to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so your passive deception check is not going to be what you just rolled.
Hey.
So he looks at you. I'm overplaying my hand a bit, aren't I?
Just a bit.
It's been a while since I've had to try and deceive people like that. I mean, Diso was easy to fool because I never actually had to meet her in person. Send one little letter, get rid of Claire McKnight. You pass that on to Nara.
Excuse me?
And what's great is it would have started a wonderful war between the Theranis and the Canniths if it was discovered she was a Cannith. It would have been a great move. It would have been hilarious. Faye, you're mortals.
I don't take the shits, I just disturb them.
Oh well. It was fun while it lasted. You really should think about giving up, though. You keep on like this, you're just gonna end up like, well, like Aspel's father, I imagine. Good night, Lysera.
It
is gone. By the way, I will remind you in character, you never heard the story of Aspel's father.
I'm hacking angry. Hank hacking angry. Okay. Okay.
So anybody familiar with gargoyles knows very well that Owen was also Puck.
Okay.
Oh, I knew exactly where you were going with it when you said Owen. I was like, "Oh,
I
you son
thought
of a
Weno
bitch."
was a pretty big giveaway, considering I've said on here before that
Mm,
Merrick's is Xanatos.
yeah.
See, I didn't remember that, so I never put the two together. I called him, I think it was Minnow or something, because I was making fun of his name.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
probably hates me now, which is probably not good for me, being magic and all.
Who? The
Oh,
prince?
I went,
The cat?
yeah, because his name is like Winnow. I
Weno.
called,
Yeah.
yeah, I called him Minnow and said, "Swim along, little fishy."
You think
Oh,
he
no.
cares?
I think that Faye are petty. I think that he
I
may
also
one
think
day
Faye are very
look at me just out of nowhere and just be like, "That's right, you did say that once."
Most of you are beneath his notice.
Beneath his notice, but not necessarily his bored entertainment.
Thankfully, he's not bored most of the time. His boss has got him working pretty hard.
Shaking my head. Ingy.
So that happened.
So that happened.
Yeah. Nara, what did you want to do during this week? Aside from now kill a cat person.
Yeah.
Oh,
Turns
don't
out
worry.
Sar-
I'll murder
turns out
this one.
Turns out Asari was actually killed by a house cat.
Wow.
Ooh, that was the other story. Coraline.
Oh.
Dinar, what you doing?
Um. I guess check in with everyone, see how they're doing.
You mean all these guys?
Yeah.
All
Okay.
these guys.
Okay. Go ahead, one by one. Who are you going to first?
I guess Mo.
All right. Mo, where can he find you?
At my house. Currently. I'm assuming he's starting a new day. So early morning, probably making breakfast.
First
First breakfast.
breakfast.
Yes.
Of
Potatoes,
many.
onions, mushrooms, and fried eggs.
Oh, that sounds really good. Fuck.
Again, you guys don't need me here to arbitrate anything. I'm listening in case something comes up, but go ahead.
Yeah.
You hear a
You're gonna-
knock on your door.
Definitely heard that.
Gonna open the door. Ah, Nara, come on in. Come on. I'm making breakfast. I can make you some as well.
Sure.
It's fine. Would you like an ale? Is it too early for you?
Yeah, a little too early for me.
I've been up all night studying. Well, studying, researching, I've been nose deep in books. So this is like dinner for me, but also eggs. Good stuff.
What are you researching?
Uh Culture and customs of Zendrick.
Zendrick.
Yeah. Might have to go at some point,
Why?
maybe. But to get a thing for magic.
Oh,
Yes. Important magic, though. Might
I see.
actually be in the market for 2 things.
well, what kind of things? Anything I can help with?
Are you able to keep a secret? Well, I mean, not necessarily from, Claire and all them, but just in general. I know Claire will probably spill it somewhere, and Lysera is definitely going to tell a stranger if I let her know.
Wow.
Oh,
Well,
sorry. Hi, Mr. Durrani. Sorry, sir. I'll come back later.
Hello, Rents. Come on in. It's fine. I've got enough eggs to feed all of you. I'll just make a trip to the grocer a little earlier than usual. It's fine. Come on.
Okay, I was actually just asking, have you seen Cubo?
Not recently. I did
Uh,
notice that one of the grates had been left open. He
It,
could just be cleaning the street.
no, I took him to the new place.
Oh,
Taking him custom over there. All of a sudden, you
Oh,
hear
that-
a yell, and it sounds like the changeling you met before. I think I found him. I'm sorry. And runs off.
was he in the vents?
Continue.
Also, well, look at this quick.
I swear, if Cubo's been what's clogging up those vents the whole time, he's been trying to fix those for 2 weeks.
but you're asking if I could keep a secret.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm after old giant-based Warforged technology. wee bit on the contraband side of things. Also might be containing live souls. It is it's a gray area for morality, but I'm not sure exactly how to go about it quite yet because I've never been to Zenbert.
Kinda like that thing I found when we were looking for the Schemas.
Yeah, like that. Can you still have that?
Yeah,
Could I maybe see it?
sure. It's no use to me. Here you go.
You just carry it around with you?
I don't have much.
Well, I guess that's fair.
There's
Well,
a
at the very
popping
least,
sound
it
as
is
he
good.
pulls it out.
No, it's not in there.
Mo sets like a Naruto ramen sized bowl of potatoes and eggs in front of you.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Mo, I'll go ahead and tell you that Docent of the Scout is nowhere close to being the same thing as the thing that Lay had. It's the difference between a Nokia and iPhone 50.
Gotcha. Could still might be useful.
Mm,
Well, it could come in handy as maybe a transference device for getting the souls that are currently in the cores out.
not how that works.
All right. Well, I don't know what this piece does. Lay's the technician.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
write schedules.
Basically, the Docent of the Scout just gives slight bonuses to dexterity and stealth checks, I think, is what it does for a Warforged. It is a very, very low level magic item. Like, it is common.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of other technologies that might be able to use it.
There's on the level that Lay's talking, you haven't even heard of legends of technology or magic on that level. The intricacies involved in that are full on mind boggling.
Oh, I'm somewhat aware my first character was gonna actually be a Clash. Then I decided not to.
Yeah, basically
It
imagine
does.
technology good enough to make a Warforged into a Clash Star.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what happened, but yeah, this is extremely intricate and complicated. But continue. Sorry, I just want to make sure I cleared that.
But speaking of Lay, I was thinking of visiting her, but maybe Rents could help me out. I don't know.
Well, that all depends. What do you need help with?
Well, I need something to help me see through darkness. More than my own sight can provide.
I've been working on a spell for that, but it's not working yet. I
Well,
actually ended up making my vision blurry for about 2 hours last week.
I'm gonna need something like that I don't need a spell for.
Like a monocle.
Glasses, goggles, monocle. Something like that.
I don't know, Rents, you could do something like that.
Rents ran off to try and find Kubo.
Yeah.
Hmm. And I suppose it could be something that Rents would be able to whip up, but I think Lay would probably be able to do it faster, just given her expertise. but
And-
also might charge a heftier price. I'd bring a lot of talent.
Yeah. Also, Lay seems more busy.
That's true. Um, well, I mean, if you need to, Rent has access to my accounts. They can charge you the money that it would cost. So you can go on about asking that. What do you need to see in the dark for? Are you talking about magical darkness?
Yeah.
Ah, that is a different story entirely. See, what I've been working on is just basically like cat's eyes, just like for people.
So like what me and Lysair already can do.
Yeah, basically.
This is pretty tasty.
Mm-hmm. I make good potatoes. Ooh, muffins should be about ready.
Mm. Oh yeah. How's Bulk doing?
Bulk is doing pretty great.
I am going to go ahead and interrupt you guys there, and we'll get Nara to move on to who all he's seeing next. But first, we're going to go ahead and take our break because it is about that time. Just because I just noticed what time it was. Also, sorry if the thing gets a little bit iffy. I tried to do a thing and then messed up doing a thing, so now whenever I do something in like other windows, like when I'm searching up something, it'll change. Apparently the hotkeys in OBS work even if I'm in a different window. So if I like put a number in a search thing, like if I go to put 5E in, it pops me up to the center of the screen. Or if I hit the number 1, it shows McKnight.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So that happened while you guys were talking because I was trying to do something else in search. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and go on a break. We'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you all for watching. And we'll be back soon with the continue sessions of Nara going door to door. And we'll see if Lysaris sees more of Wena.
Sweet.
welcome back. So when we left off, Nara was going around checking in on his party members, having a nice, fun conversation with Mo. If there's anything of real significance left to talk with Mo, or
No, I think that scene fades out with Mo rambling on about bulk.
that sounds accurate.
Yeah.
All right, who are you going to next?
I guess Claire.
All right. As you come
You're
up to
not.
Claire's
Oh.
place, with your let's see, yeah, with your passive insight, you do notice Kilk, loitering nearby. He just throws a wave to you.
Do the same. You hear a knock at your door, if that's where you are. Home.
You just hear me stumbling upon shit inside.
Damn.
Hello? Oh,
You all right in there?
bird. Crazy. Hard to put back in cage sometimes. What's up? Bird in cage.
Who leaves a ladder on the right side of the hallway? Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, I'm just going around checking in on everybody, see how they're doing.
I'm fine. Have you been? I mean, you're the one that's been kind of like Nara.
Y- Yeah, that's me, but if you mean distant, then yeah, I'm fine.
Hmm. Anything? Anything new?
Oh yeah. Remember remember that glove that Lucan had?
Do so, yeah.
Nara snaps his fingers and and then in his hand appears Talon Kare. Check it out.
That is pretty nifty. You know, I can do that without a glove, right?
Yeah, that's because that's your sword, right? This isn't really mine.
It's not really like my sword, but that's a whole story to that. But yeah, essentially, it's kind of mine now. But no, I mean, but that's a cool glove. As long as you can find some good use for it, then yeah.
Well, you can also
on
do
you.
it with things that aren't weapons.
Oh yeah. So maybe your glove is a bit better than.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, just anything. Yeah, pretty much anything I can do it with. So
20 pounds of gold, a bowling ball, whatever.
yeah, you're saying talking about your bird.
Oh yeah, I've been trying to teach it to, I guess, just be a messenger of sorts. You know, if we're like relative, not like super far distance, but you know, a distance where we can't reach each other as soon as possible. You know, I've been teaching, you know, Lady Jane to basically go to one of y'all to, you know, deliver a message. So far, still painful. Of course, I do need to get Lady Jane to such individuals so that she can catch their scent and know where then track them and bird stuff. You know, I'm not really good at this. As you can see, I've opened the door a bit more and it's just kind of a mess everywhere. Me trying to catch the bird, but yeah, that just.
Well, it does sound like it'll come in handy.
It will come in handy once I get the hang of it.
Ah, you got this.
Also helps me practice my celestial speak. I don't really use it often. Could be useful. But yeah, other than that, nothing else. I got, nothing else. I mean, if you want more secrets, unfortunately, I'm fresh out of secrets right now.
No,
So-
no. Ah. All right, well, I mean, that's it. I guess I'll see you later.
I'm doing like an awkward pause, just cool. Click.
No, shortest and the worst conversation ever. God, Claire. Why are you like this? What else are you gonna say?
Yeah, when the door closes, Nara just has like it kind of has like his eye, he raises his eyebrows and like has like a kind of like a cringing face on, like ooh.
You just hear behind the door, just like, AJ, no, don't puke, not puke there.
Jesus.
Not having a good day with my bird today.
Not having a good day.
But
Nara, as you're walking off, Coke looks over at you. Hey, Nara,
Yeah.
you're you, right?
Oh no.
Last I checked, yeah.
Hmm.
You're you, right?
I'm always me.
Why do you ask?
Spectre's been hanging around.
Ah,
First time I met him, he was pretending to be Cost.
yeah,
Oh,
er,
first time I met him here, anyway.
yeah, he did that quite a bit.
Yeah. Folks like him usually do. And that's not a disparaging remark on changelings, just so we're clear. I mean, folks of his mentality. A lot of changelings will pick one form and just keep that. Live an entire life that way.
Yeah.
Gives you a good hard look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you.
Alright, well, I'll see you around, Kilk.
May you find many friends.
Shaking my damn head. Shaking my damn
What?
head.
What? What?
Nothing.
nothing. Continue.
What was that? What was that reaction for?
Reason. Just a reaction.
Okay. Go ahead.
You're at none on Sarah.
You broke up.
I assume he was saying you hear a knock at your door, Lysera.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
What happened?
Your mic broke up while you were saying.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't.
I
Yeah,
apologize.
that's why I was
Yeah,
like,
you went into a little the robotic, like you the
beep boop.
Beep boop boop bop.
Secretly Warforged.
Yeah.
Tacos.
Warforged is not robotic. There's a difference.
That's wasted. Anyways, who is it?
It's me.
And then I walk to the door, open it. Hi.
At Lysera's ankles, you see Little owl face.
Hello there.
Ah. Ooh.
Estrella, this is friend. This is a
Ooh.
friend.
Ooh. And Nara, you hear a voice in your head. So that's the reason why your energy was similar to Claire's energy and similar to the other thing's energy, but it wasn't exactly the same. Is because you both have the dragon tattoo thing. You're both the girl with the dragon tattoo.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Makes so much more sense now. Sorry, I've been sleeping on it and thinking about it for a while. I know I didn't say anything at the time.
Aw.
It's just I was trying to process everything. Also, Lysera tells me that Estrella is cute. But I don't know what that means.
Did
Lysera,
you
you
need
also
anything?
do hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you need anything?
I was just coming by, see how everything was going.
Well,
Ooh. Tell him about the guy.
What? What?
You
what
don't
guy?
hear that. You don't hear that.
Oh, okay.
That is
okay.
just for
Yeah,
Lysera.
that would have been funny if you did though.
Yep. Tell him about the guy.
I was getting to that. I say out loud.
Okay. See, remember, you don't need to anymore.
No, I know, but I still
Okay.
say that out loud.
Okay.
Getting to what?
So, well, do you remember when we were at the stronghold? And oh, yeah, I saw. Yeah, So when Claire, Mo, and I initially were at the stronghold, we had a run-in with Merrick's and what was his name? Winnow. Yeah, the guy that was with him was named Winnow. And when I was over there, he showed up again. Winnow.
Real quick, Nara, you do know who Weno is. It's part of the whole
Hmm.
briefing of spying on Merrick's that Iso's been doing.
Yeah.
So you do know who Weno is. It's essentially his right-hand man, his gentleman's gentleman, like his, not his butler, but his valet would be the term. Does a lot of odd jobs for him, arranges meetings, that sort of thing.
Well, yeah. When I came by to the stronghold and well, turned into somebody that I had history with, not in a bad way or anything like that. Well, somebody that I grew up with, I guess I can say. Yeah. And it kind of made me upset a little bit because they were responsible for the whole hit on Claire and such.
Really?
Yeah. Seems like things have changed since the last I met him.
So how do you know this? How do you know Winnow?
Because Winnow is a disguise. I know them as someone else. Someone who is a fae that I used to hang out with and befriend back in Delanis.
A
That's why.
fae?
Yeah.
An archfey specifically.
An archfey. Actually, yeah.
I know Nara would know what like a fae is, but does he know the difference between like a fae and an
Not a fae.
archfey?
Roll me a Arcana check.
Ooh.
$15.
On a 15, you don't know specifically what an archfey is, but you can draw an extrapolation between the idea of like an archduke and an archfey. Like you can draw the connection there
Yeah.
and make the assumption that it's a more powerful fey without knowing the exact political structure of the fairy courts, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed what Nara would assume,
Mhm.
but I didn't know
Oh,
if
yeah.
he would know more.
Yeah, with the 15, that's the level that you're gonna be able to get with the 15.
Okay.
Yeah. So how are you?
Well, right now I'm processing some things. This is information I will have to like pass on, right?
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I was going to tell you anyways, and well, have you know first anyways. Cause yeah. I figured.
And they might want to talk to you more about it.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah.
Now, I wonder if Merrick's knows exactly who this Winnow guy is.
That's what I want to know. Because apparently Winnow is his right hand man. So how much does he actually know? And if he knows everything, I don't know.
Well, it may not be much because I don't know. Well, anyways, how's Estrella doing?
Pretty good. Adorable as always.
That fumble was in character because of like the previous conversation.
Yeah.
Who?
I pick Australia up. And
Hey.
cuddle.
Still heavy. This is still a hefty.
I want a strength check if need be.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying.
I know.
You're not a small girl.
It was a bad check roll anyways, even because I just rolled just for fucking
It's like
it.
you're like this, holding the like it is literally this is what you have to do to pick up the owlbear.
I can picture it. It's great.
Yeah, I can't.
And it's looking at you for a second, Nara, or she's looking at you as she's like, and then she's looking directly at you, Lysera, because owl rotates.
Oh god, yeah.
It is an owlbear.
I'm just cuddling while I'm still talking to Nara. But yeah, outside of that, the stronghold is getting put together nicely, and I'm doing well outside of that.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've been kind of hanging around the stronghold, just watching everything going on. Mostly just been meditating on some things.
Like what?
Just what's been happening of late. All this stuff with the bloody shadows is just bringing back some memories.
Hmm.
Mind if I come in?
Yeah. I step out the way so now I can go in.
Mhm.
And then I close the door behind me.
No, the last time you were in here, there was not this giant cabinet thing that is sitting in there right now. But Nar being, a member of a dragon marked house, these things started appearing a little less than a year ago. It would have been, they actually started just before everything with this group happened. These are called echoers. There's some higher higher level in the city taverns that have them, and some fairly well off private citizens have them, and essentially every what is Friday? Czar? Far. So every
Yeah, far.
it basically, there's a broadcasting of the sending spell, which allows people to hear a conversation between two members of House Civis, and it's them actually just they discuss various things about Sharn and the world in general, and essentially to equate it to a real world thing, it's a radio show.
Yeah.
And it's called a Chronicle of Echoes.
When did you get an echoer?
Oh, Paul brought it over and configured it. I think this is when we first arrived back in Sharn, if I'm not mistaken. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was there when you got back.
Yeah, it was here when we got back from what we were doing.
That was pretty nice of them.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to show you were these, and he takes out the displacer blades.
Oh.
You remember these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like examining them, just kind of like looking them over. They're really cool.
Yeah, they were my mentors. And that guy that killed the hobgoblin had them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're better in your hands anyways.
Yeah. Oh,
Huh?
yeah, I also wanted to give you this. And
Oh
Nara,
no.
it seems more fitting for you to have it. And
Hmm?
Nara pulls out like the moon brooch he found forever ago.
I was waiting. Oh. Well, thank you. Where did you where did you find this?
Oh, back when we rescued Cost.
I take it from him and I hold it in my hands. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, but that was pretty much it. I was just stopping by and checking in on everyone.
Well, I'm glad that you did. It's really nice to have somebody checking on you, honestly.
Well, I should get going. I do need to pass along that information you told me.
Wait, before you go though, I, I um I have a question.
Yeah.
And she's trying to build up the courage to ask this question. Uh, are you and Diesel actually like a thing?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Mm.
And
What?
now we discover the real reason Esme uses a VTuber avatar. It's so we can't see them blush.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Continue. Sorry, I just had to interject that.
Me and oh no, it's just a it's just like it's all false. It's fake.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
You
it's
hear a wait. You see a wait, like a sigh of relief when she hears that.
but it's just a ruse for like her own safety for what she's doing.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. There's some bullshit on her face. Not me, IRL. Fuck you guys.
Mm-hmm. Sure, it's not.
Shut the fuck up. And yeah, she turns away from her after she asks that because nope, not gonna look him in the eye. Nope, not gonna happen.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about before I headed out?
No, that was it.
All right, I'll see you around.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Scene.
All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hope everybody filled out the consent form that asked if they're okay with romance in the campaign, because
I was trying so hard not to actually laugh before I asked that question. Like I muted my mic and everything, and I was like, "Am I really about to do this? Yeah, I'm doing this. Fuck
yeah,
it."
it's one of those things where suddenly, like, your character starts doing something that you hadn't planned.
Mm.
No, I get that.
I was like, "Am I really about to do this?" All right, cool. Because it seemed like the opportune moment. So I was like, you know, fuck
Yep.
it.
Mhm. Okay. Uh. So, you guys meet up. I assume, Claire, that you had, because you didn't do it when you had Nara there, but I assume that you mentioned to all of them that Spectre wanted to meet with them.
Claire.
Yeah, 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 I totally, yeah, I did that.
Okay.
It was just
Uh,
awkward. It's like I come to the Spectre, no one else.
So we've went from the 26th, right?
Yeah,
That's
we
the
were on
last time.
26.
Okay. Well, we've this is taking place over a week, so 26th, 27th, 28th, end of the month,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So No,
So like the 5th.
no, the 3rd.
3rd?
26th. Okay, so 27th, 28th, 29th, or 28th,
Yeah, 28th.
28th. First, second,
First,
third,
second,
fourth. No, you were right, the 5th. I don't know where my numbers went.
I was like, I was counting 7. What?
You were right. You were right.
Okay.
You right. You right.
You're right.
So you guys gather before Spectre shows up. Ilk comes into the stronghold to the war room that is mostly built and apparently has been used because they've actually started to furnish it and everything with like table and stuff like that. And Kilk and Paul and Casey and Rents come in,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all carrying like bags, and they like do the stop thing when they see you guys in there, like, right, I didn't realize you all were going to be using this today. So Paul, where else can we take care of this? Well, they're still working on what the stables are going to be. I think Alupa yelled at us the last time we tried to do this in the kitchen, saying it was a fire hazard.
Do what?
Oh, what are you guys doing?
And Casey like looks at the rest of them's like, I thought you told me they knew what was going on with this. Didn't want to bother them.
Bother us with what?
Casey puts his sack down, and he pulls out an envelope. And he pulls out a handful of envelopes.
That's a lot of envelopes.
Are those all requests?
Kinda. Some of them are, well, the requests for things that'll make that elf turn into a red elf. Some of them. Some of these folks are nasty. That's all I'm saying. And Kilk's like, well, there was also there was a few of them that I found that apparently there were princes and like there were a bunch of them claiming that they were a prince in Sarlona or Rierdra, and that they had like their father had died, and it caused this shipment to not be able to make it to Corvair, and we could make a lot of money if we just paid for the for the fees.
Yeah, that's don't worry about those ones.
I don't worry. I already explained to him what a scam was when he tried to reply to the first 5.
Oh dear.
First
was us.
5?
There were 5 of them at once. It's not like I didn't actually send anybody any money. Apparently, you're not supposed to do that. According to Paul. I just want to help folk. And I know Hava, and that's what we like about you. But yes, a lot of them are like fan mail stuff, and you know, because the articles. This is why I didn't want to bother you guys with it.
I didn't think anything we did was fan worthy.
Well,
You
you
really
were going
underestimate
around.
my quality as a writer, don't you?
What have
Wait,
you?
you're
How do you
getting fan mail?
describe
What?
us?
Well, Claire, you were going around healing kids, so
With hands too. Yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense.
And yes, by the way, there were various requests from men, women, and otherwise for you to lay your hands on them. I could get into more detail if you want.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please. Tell me the details. Tell me the location. I will glad to meet them.
Oh no.
I don't think it'd be good for y'all's reputation if Claire killed somebody, would it?
No, I don't think so. No.
him. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna remind them who they're thinking about.
Yeah,
I
you
think
might want to be.
some of them would like that, judging by what they've said.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
Like, there's
Why
one
do we-
here that's addressed to, mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, Claire. That's literally all it says in it, too.
That's all it says. Yup, I knew it.
This person is very illiterate.
Oh shit. Damn.
At least they apologized.
That's not nice. Also, what the fuck?
Hilarious.
Leave
At least they apologize. Oh, can we get that on a t-shirt?
True? I want that on a t-shirt. I'll take it.
I don't see the point. I'm just gonna start tearing it up.
Now you're loitering? Wow.
You mean littering?
Yeah, same.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no.
One is a law completely invented to get rid of transients. The other is a law to prevent trash from being all over the place.
This is our place. We can just.
You do that, and from out of nowhere,
Oh no.
moving at 1 foot per round, comes Cubo.
Oh.
And the Mitchie, the changeling Mitchie, like looks in and is like, there it is! And Red's just like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It won't get into the vent again, I promise.
Out of amongst all of these letters, is there anything that's like very important?
If it was, I would have let you know.
Right. So anything that's addressed to me, you can just burn it.
I'm kind of curious. Just tad.
Yeah, Alyssa, go ahead, open one. I'm really
Well,
curious.
see, here's the thing. They're all kind of coming to one central spot, because I'm not so foolish as to give your addresses out.
That's also fair, yeah.
So a lot of them are like to the Shadows Light group in High Walls.
So,
Can you show us one that's regarding Lysera?
No. As Paul is talking right now, you just see Lysera just getting closer to the bag.
Which
Trying to
one?
go through the bag with all the envelopes in it.
The
Which
bags?
one?
Which one?
Oh, jeez.
All of them were carrying a bag.
The closest one to Paul, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to make a stealth check?
Yes.
Because that sounds like you want to make a stealth
Fuck it.
check. It'll be
Yeah,
stealth
I'm gonna do a
check,
stealth
and if
check
you're
on this.
doing what I think you're doing, it's also going to be a sleight of hand check.
I'll do both. Where's my stealth at? Not bad. Ooh, okay. That's a dirty 20 on stealth.
Okay.
And sleight of hand. Where's my sleight of hand? Okay.
And I'm gonna
Not
need
bad.
everybody's passive uh everyone's passive perception checks. And that includes
And I'm also gonna
Okay,
just
so
because I want to.
does not have
I'm
that.
out. I'm gonna add my other inspiration, so I could just have no inspiration anymore. Cause yeah,
Okay.
we've been holding this for so way too long.
Oh, really, Hava? Really? I would have thought you would have had that.
My passive is doo doo.
A doo doo.
Do.
That's right. Hava's is at least a little bit better.
My passive is 10.
Damn, yours is actual doo. What the fuck?
do I negative D4?
Yeah.
Mine is 16.
Mo's is 13. Mine's 18. If you needed mine.
No.
I don't need yours because it's against
Yeah.
your roll.
But I also hold an 18 for my sleight of hand.
Damn. What's your passive again, Nara?
16.
Ooh. What about you, Mel?
His is 13.
13?
I think he's out. That's why.
Is
I
he
looked at
passed
his.
out?
I think he is.
Oh, that's fair.
Because no headache and shit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, yeah, you get a letter. you snag a letter from the pile.
We just got a letter. We just got
just
a
got a
letter.
letter.
We
Hey,
just
Steve
got a
just showed up on
letter.
TikTok. All right,
Who it's from?
I know that's
Seriously.
why I did it.
Steve just showed
That's
up
why
on
I did it.
TikTok.
And he doesn't know what he's doing. It's great.
Hey,
But,
that man
yeah.
abandoned us for years.
He
when we needed him.
didn't abandon. He went to find himself and do other things. Shut up.
Oh, somebody pointed out that he left right after we went into Afghanistan and came back right after we left. So that man was doing some Black Ops stuff.
What's on the letter, DM?
Writing. Would you like to
What
open it in
kind of
front
writing?
of everybody?
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna
Okay.
open it for everybody.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep.
Give me a second.
Mhm.
Because I don't have this planned. You're gonna make me improv, but that's okay. You know I can do it.
I know. That's why I'm excited. Let's go.
Where are all my D4s? I'm gonna find them by stepping on them later.
Oh yeah, you know you are.
Seriously, where are all my D4s? I cannot find any D4s whatsoever.
I'll roll one for you.
Okay. Now, we'll also point out, they have not checked through these yet at all.
Oh no, that's why. This is gonna be fun. And so I'm gonna get rid of my inspiration so I can gain more eventually. Oh wait, because this is a new day. Let me roll my dice while he's doing that. What the fuck? Hey, whatever. That's true.
You roll it?
Yeah, it's odd again.
No, I was talking about the D4.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's 4.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, and here you go.
Sorry.
It's 4?
Yep, 4.
To the tour guide known as Nara, as a member of the tour guide organization here in Sean, we were quite interested in the offering and what training and credentials that you have gone through in order to become a tour guide within our fair city. The Guild of Merchants is also quite interested in this. We would be very, very grateful if you could get back to us at your earliest convenience.
So you just see like Sarah with her hand in her mouth, and just is laughing.
And Paul's just like, give me that. Oh, this
So
one's for you,
funny.
Nara. She just hands it over to you, or they just hand it over to you.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
What is
it's
it?
only like the 5th one that you've gotten, so I wouldn't
Hmm.
worry about it. They're not gonna do anything.
Yeah, I know. It's just. Ugh.
This is why I wasn't showing you.
You should love it.
I mean, to be fair, I have had to ask folks for help with some of the longer words. Yeah, like
What?
should.
Gonna try to steal another one.
Roll with disadvantage.
I was waiting for it. It's fine. This
Do I have anything to screw you over right now?
Because let me have this.
Well, while
Um,
that's going on, Nara's gonna turn to Rents. Like, hey, Rents, when you guys figure out where you're gonna do this, and once we're done doing in what we're doing in here, mind if I talk to you?
Slide a hand herself.
Misa? No. No, that's fine.
Cool.
I suspect I know what you're going to talk to him about, and I'm going to tell you probably don't need to talk to him about it.
Okay.
Slide a hand
Remember,
herself,
you're about to
though.
talk to someone who has them and has
Oh,
access
yeah,
to
that's
them.
Mhm.
Oh, what's your sleight of hand?
No, am I rolling slide a hand or self at disadvantage? Is what I was asking.
I'm just going to go sleight of hand right now because you're right next
Okay.
to it. The stealth was to sneak up next to it, which you did successfully. Everyone knows you're there now, so now it's just like you going, yeah, no. So stealth is like trying not to be seen. At this point,
Yeah.
you're just trying to go, yeah, no, it's...
I rolled a 9. Yeah, I'm getting caught. It's fine.
Oh, Nara definitely sees it. I think Kilk
Claire
definitely
sees it
clocks
too.
it. I'm not sure if Claire sees it.
What do I need?
Oh yeah, no, it's minimum
Claire
of
sees
10,
it.
so yeah.
Yeah, because he got a passive. Yeah, she got a passive 10.
Oh.
Lucas sees it.
Aw.
Why saying aw? You don't like spiders.
She likes Lucas, or they like Lucas. They're okay
Yeah.
with Lucas.
I'm somewhat okay with Lucas. Like I think I get used to Lucas.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
He's so cute.
Like I'm just not paying attention to the room.
Everyone sees it. Anybody can intervene if they would like.
That's what I'm waiting on. That's why I'm doing the do-do-dos.
No, Nara's not gonna do anything.
Oh, you know what?
Claire.
I'll cast command.
Oh,
You fucker. You.
let's go.
All right. All right. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
You know what? Just it doesn't help. I just want it to happen. Your command is well, actually, I want to see if you're gonna pass it or not.
What?
Oh, you a fuck.
Oh,
Oh,
pass what?
Pass the command.
Okay,
What do I gotta
what?
roll?
It's wisdom.
Is it wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
What's the DC?
13.
Yeah,
That's not gonna.
don't roll a 1.
Let me roll a 1 real quick. Hold on.
Wisdom.
Oh, that
It's
was
their
close,
high
though.
stat plus it's their saving throw, so they get their proficiency bonus on it.
Yeah.
So, wait. Let me just make sure. So
It
that,
is a saving throw.
yeah, I know. Just making sure. Okay. So that's a 7 plus 8, which is 15 plus
Mhm.
3. That's like what's that
18?
number?
18.
Yeah, that.
What a shot.
What was the command though? What was the
I was
word?
just gonna make her scream.
There are other ways to do that that don't involve the command spell.
Waggles eyebrows.
I just scream. I just want to be like an awkward, just yeah. I just go just yeah. Just,
Like I saw a spider in the bag or something. Like,
yeah, just
Mother.
it's a shot. It's okay. I'll get my spell spot.
No.
just Claire, FYI, don't use wisdom against me, please.
So we think we're good at it.
Don't ever use wisdom against me.
Hey, one day it might work.
One day I'll roll a natural one just for you.
That's what I was hoping for.
I mean, I was 6 off, but yeah.
All
I'm gonna
Okay.
keep looking. I'm gonna keep
Okay.
looking in the bag until
Uh,
somebody actually stops me.
right. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you're gonna automatically fail this one because of the sleight of hand check that you failed. Nora, however, you do notice that as Lysera's reaching in, Paul moves the letters around so she grabs a specific one.
Oh no, Paul's setting me up. I see this.
I just look over at Paul.
They
Paul is
wink at
setting-
you.
Paul is setting me up. Alright, fair.
Would you like to read this letter?
Yup.
Well, too bad because I can't say everything that's in it on stream.
Cause TOS. So
Yep.
because of that,
Just say blank every time something bad pops up.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so
Blanky blank blank blank
the
blank blank.
words that are involved in this is butter churn,
ew.
blue roll, something about licking,
Okay. Okay.
something about both you and Claire, and a cup.
Okay.
Ah! Stop!
Something about something about a tub. Something
You
about
don't
a-
have to go any further.
multiple,
have to go any
Stop,
further.
Please,
something about
please
multiple
stop.
goats, but they spelled
Stop,
goats
please.
wrong. They put an E on the end.
Please stop. Please. Please.
You want to
So, like,
continue to
there's
try
reading
me?
that, and you just leave like question marks above their head. I mean, her head.
Do you want to continue to try me?
Yeah. Because I'm a gremlin. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Something about a lemon party.
But yeah, so question marks above it, like I said.
If you've seen Helsing Abridged, part of it
Yeah.
sounds like the letter that the guy made the communications guy read to Integra.
Oh Jesus.
And it also sounds like some of the letters that Alucard would send to the Pope.
Okay. So she's gonna keep reading it, and then you just see a flushed face as she just stares at the paper.
You
Oh.
okay?
Yeah.
Do you need me to explain what docking is? Or what about the real fun one in that one is the Korth steamer. You need me to explain that one too?
No.
The dirty halfling is rather interesting.
Okay, I think we've had enough fun with this. Yeah, you
She's
guys
gonna-
should just
she's
find
gonna
another
put the-
room.
Yeah, she's gonna put the envelope on top of the bag and literally just walk out.
You still need to be here for a thing that's happening.
For the moment, and then come back. She gotta collect herself, goddamn it.
All right, so they.
What do you plan to do with all these letters?
Oh, most of them are keeping this place warm.
I like your thinking.
See, I knew we'd get along. We're both assholes.
I'm not an
Okay.
asshole.
All right, I think I'm good. Yeah.
By the way, guess who I'm gonna go see in live tomorrow?
Oh.
You.
Hmm?
Jaffa
Dunham.
Dunham.
I was like, I don't know.
It's because I made the comment where Paul became Peanut for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
You.
Yeah. I gotta know.
Oh.
You okay, Paul? You
Claire just claimed not to be an asshole, and yeah. So we're gonna
Wait,
go deal with
what?
these. So,
Yep.
yeah.
are you sure you don't want to read more like that one?
No. I think yeah, no, I
Okay,
think I'm good.
then trust me in the future. Okay? Okay. Come on, Hava. How was it? They won't let me read ones like that for some reason.
Good. Yeah.
They go through all of them.
And Rent's is like, they did let me read one of them.
How was it?
People are weird.
Sarah will walk over to Claire and tell Claire what was on that letter because the letter involved Claire.
Jesus Christ.
Like Sarah's whispering it to Claire's ear.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
so what is that exactly?
You did what in the cup?
Stop.
You put what in tinfoil?
Wait, what? You're licking
What's,
where?
what's tinfoil?
Shut the fuck up.
What's a cup got to do with us?
I don't know.
Well, you see, you... Come on, Paul. And we're moving on now.
Hey, we're moving on.
Okay,
We spent
Yeah.
way too long on that topic.
No, but that topic needed to happen. That was good.
Mm,
Like, this is what happens
yeah.
when you let the DM improvise.
that's the best
And
time,
you
though.
force him to improvise, and he gets salty about it.
That's the best time is when improv starts.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's actually a game Cat and Ty on TikTok wants to start doing in lives is an improv show where it's just like, reading off like a D&D prompt like,
Okay.
so this tavern has this, this, and this. What's the name of the tavern?
Mm.
Or my favorite example is, it's a weapon shop, but a department store. What's the name? Blood Bath and Beyond.
I love that.
Again, I can't
Sounds
take
good.
credit. I stole that. Anywho's a bee.
Yeah.
So Spectre finally shows up. For fuck's sake.
Could have showed up sooner. I'm just saying.
And a bugbear actually walks in that three of you don't recognize. Mo has actually passed out at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Is literally sitting in the chair, just passed out.
Mm-hmm.
In a food coma.
In a food coma.
Heckin' food coma, yeah.
No, actually, here's the thing. I don't think it's food coma. I don't think it's possible for Mo to get a food coma. It energizes him.
Mm.
I think somebody let him have some Kavar Black.
Makes
Oh.
sense.
So yeah, a bugbear walks in. Halfling's asleep. That checks out.
Yep, We'll catch him up soon.
Oh, shouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, you two are the major ones that this is involved with.
What is this?
He closes the door, turns back around. As he turns back around, the black mask with the white outline of a dragon skull.
Oh, hi.
Good to see you again.
Hello.
Ronnie.
Spectre.
Glad to see you're here. Are the daggers hidden?
Yes.
Okay. And hope you don't mind. I got some of this from your competition. And he puts a cube on the table. It's about that big. And he clicks a thing. And the table is filled with the image of a town. Small city, really. This is Barraholt. 30 years ago, Cost, Asaru, looks over at you, Lysera, your mother, and a blood hunter we knew. Headed there because we had information that Olin, the Palian, the Arlen, was meeting with someone in an attempt to break the Korth edicts. Asaru de Thorani, the Arlen, was alone as witness to his house's involvement. Our our blood hunter friend was along because he's an excellent tracker. Koss was along because he'd gotten some of the information, and I was along because Koss was along. This operation was named Bright Umbra. Now, this is how the town used to look. Apparently, there's an entire district that's blocked off now for something that happened during the last war. I wasn't involved with that. Clicks it, and the image changes to it's a statue made of light, essentially, of a woman. She has dark hair, like black hair, human. This is Queen Rena Eovinon, the wife of Caius II. What happened, and Barraholt told us years ago, the Palians had made a deal with members of the Blood of Vol and the Emerald Claw in order to create a prophecy, in order for a prophecy to come to pass. One of the Draconic prophecies, which involved the killing of an unborn child of royal blood. They were attempting to sacrifice Caius III before he was ever born. We saw it happening, and we intervened to stop it. The entire Palian family was there. It was never a large branch. Saru dealt what we thought was a killing blow on Torlin. My understanding is that's been called into question. After that, because there were members of the family that survived that battle, they went to House Fiarlan for redress. Because the evidence was considered not sufficient, the head of House Fiarlan made all members of House Thorani excoriate. And Nara can tell you how well that worked out. Any questions?
Are we going after them now?
Go after who? Go after where? They're called the Bloody Shadows for a reason. Oh, I should have brought that up. Those members of House Palian that are still around are referred to as the Bloody Shadows. They hold to no treaty. They aim for our operatives in the field. When members of House Thorani and House Fiarlan meet each other in the field by mutual agreement, they do not attack each other. The Bloody Shadows cares not for them. They will kill dragon-marked members. They see it as getting the vengeance for their leader's supposed death. The death of the Sanguine Shade. Hey, Lysera.
Yep.
Yeah, that clicks.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
Didn't we hear of a prophecy dealing with the Sanguine Shade?
I possibly.
You found a piece of Draconic Prophecy,
Yeah.
and it mentions the Sanguine Shade.
Yeah.
Ara,
Yeah.
you're familiar with this?
Yeah.
I've got too much fish on my plate to be looking at this. I assume that you've talked with other people and you're looking into it. Right?
Yeah.
Translating efforts are ongoing and that sort of thing.
It's difficult, but it's prophecies.
Yeah. Right now, Task Force 13-1, with the exception of myself, Nara and Lysera, your wisdom's insight is good enough that you notice Spectre seems a little frustrated with the fact that he's not with the rest of the team. Or in Karnath right now. Cost said something about looking into this other incident that happened in Barrowholt. happened years later, because it could be that the prophecy they were trying to get to come true dealt with a very specific location.
I mean, we have what the prophecy is. If you didn't know, I
Oh
can
no,
tell you it.
the prophecy that they were trying to enact 30 years ago is
Oh.
the one I meant.
Oh, I meant the current one, but yeah.
I've got too much fish on my plate as it is. I assume you all have that part handled.
Yeah.
So what are we to do?
Well, right now I'm giving you information. Do you understand these people are not to be trifled with? As you found out.
So I guess we have to track one of the members?
If you can find one. No offense,
Also,
McKnight. I
also,
am very good at tracking people, and I haven't been able to track them.
You said they'll go out for anyone, right?
Yes,
Primarily the marked member, the marked houses.
yes, they will go after anyone, but they're not fools. We've tried setting bait before, and they haven't gone for them.
Were they well-known bait?
Yes. And the one time that we set someone they knew they would go for it, and his eyes dart towards you, Nara, when he stops himself. It didn't go well.
There's got to be some way to reach them. Because I guess that's our only lead, is to...
Right now, it's no lead.
yeah.
Like I said, I'm giving you information. You were going to say something, Druid.
I was just gonna say what I told Nara, because I figured Nara was gonna tell his people. I was gonna tell them what I told Nara
Which one was...
about Winnow.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, I had a run-in with a certain blonde man that went by the name of Winnow.
Merrick's right-hand man. Now see, that
Yeah.
I am more interested in. No offense to Cost, but he's kind of got a personal grudge with the Palians. Yeah, I was there, but I was a sniper.
Well, he's more than meets the eye, which I could say.
Is he a Warforged Transformer?
No, he's not. He's an archfey.
Warforged in disguise. Sorry.
I hate it. Yeah. I knew that's what you were doing. That's why I was ignoring you.
Jeez.
Warforged, roll out.
I hate it. Bye. No, hate it. Bye.
Oh, sorry.
But,
I mean, they already have names like Pierce and...
yeah, you're right. He was a archfey that I grew up with.
He was a what now?
An archfey.
Right. Look,
Archfey.
you're talking to the point where it's like, no offense to you, but what you're bringing up there, that is far beyond my level.
Well,
That is chaos. That is like someone, if you were like playing some sort of game, just continuously trying to read something to find something scandalous. Like that's the level of like chaos you're talking about.
well, the reason why I bring it up is
Yeah, I was calling.
because they're the reason that you had a hit on you, Claire.
I didn't have a hit on Claire. I was never hitting on Claire.
No, not like that. Like the kill. That one.
Again, that was That was that one.
I
I am not a member of House Tharani. I'm a changeling.
yeah, I know. I was saying that Winnow, well,
Winnow's
the
the one
person
who
that-
leaked the information to his
Yes.
girlfriend about the
but I knew them as the Cat Prince when I grew up.
Okay. Again. You know there's times when there's variables that you can't actually take into account because they're too wild and unknown. That is Fae. As much as I'd like to be able to say, oh, this is good to know, it really doesn't actually change the landscape.
I worry because it seems like they have more. Let me see. Things planned, and yeah, it's bothering me. It's really bothersome, honestly.
Which is perfectly valid.
And
But-
I wanted to make sure everybody knew, even though
Uh,
looks over the mo.
I'll pass it on to any relevant people that I might know.
Mhm.
I'm going to throw a little reminder to the player, though. Cost and the rest of the 13-1 are looking into another event that happened in the town of Barrowholt.
Mm.
Lysera knows of an incident that happened in the town of Barrowholt. Nora knows of an incident that happened in the town of Barrowholt. Because he was listening outside and got spotted by the person who told you about it.
Mm. Remind the player again. What was that incident?
Kilt. Is that what they said? Or is that what they said? They said kilt. That is not what happened in that town. It was
Oh,
all the stuff that Ilya told you.
yeah, all the stuff that Ilya said. Yeah,
Yeah. That was the town of Barrowholt.
yeah, it cut through me. Yeah. Okay. But yeah.
Oh, so you're just not going to tell them about it? Cool.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about it. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know
Oh,
what
you want me
happened?
to actually? Oh, sorry.
I was going to say. So, you know what happened at Barrowholt.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Where did you find out?
Through a friend that's currently not around at this moment. As I look for Paul.
Hmm?
No, Ilya. I'm losing it. I'm
Yeah.
tired. This is what this is.
Well, Ilya's not there. So
Mm.
you're gonna tell him it's Ilya?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him it's Ilya.
Okay. I'll have a conversation. Maybe get to the bottom of that.
I am a storyteller after all. So that's how I found out.
At this point, the door opens and Kilt comes in. Then I'm fairly certain I didn't leave that bag. What's he still doing here, sir? Hello again, Hava. Kilt's just gonna lean back like against the door. I'm fairly certain I made it clear that you weren't really welcome around here.
Is there like any? Can I like read the room?
That's an insight check.
That's definitely an insight check.
I'm gonna read the room. 'Cause what?
It is tense as shit in here.
Ooh. 19.
Hilk seems to have some personal grudge against Spectre. And for Spectre's part, who's really hard to read because he's wearing, a bloody full-face mask,
Mm-hmm.
you remember how he was talking with you and trying to, like, meet you halfway
Mm-hmm.
earlier when he, like, shifted in the bugbear and everything? He has that same energy when talking to Kilk. Also with that 19, he's never referred to Kilk by the last name. He's always called him Hava,
Mm.
as in someone familiar would do.
All right. Wow. Everything just got real awkward in here. We can
Did it?
Kilk. Just
So,
give us a minute. And whatever's happening, just hold it, okay? I'm trying to finish up this whole
Roger, so.
This I don't know what to describe this whole situation.
And Kilk walks out at your orders.
Hmm.
Thank you for that, Claire.
Continue.
Sorry about that. But yeah, so I guess I'll have to speak with this Ilya. That he runs a butcher shop nearby.
Yeah.
Now, did you just say that Ilya knows something about it, or would you have told the whole story?
I would have told the whole story.
Okay. That has,
Yeah,
an
no,
effect
I would
on-
have told the whole story, yeah.
that has an effect on the landscape.
Yeah, no, I would have told the whole story.
And the part about you're supposed to just, write the story, you're not supposed to change it.
You ain't hear that combo shout.
She also determined the person saying that was a lying fucker, so
Yeah.
who tried to have you killed by one of your party members.
I'm just saying.
Shut up, all right? I write my own stories. Heck.
PBEG.
But yeah, so the prophecy stated an unborn child. Still would have been unborn. Thanks to your mother, by the way. Points at you, Lysera, when he says that.
Yeah. Glad that it worked out. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying that the prophecy could have still happened during this incident with your friend Ilya,
Oh.
because Caius III wasn't born. He was from his mother's womb untimely ripped. In layman's terms, C-section.
Yeah.
And your mom did that. Your mom helped give birth to a royal.
Ooh.
How long ago was it
Fancy.
that happened? Like 13 or 12 years.
12 to 13 years ago, I want to say.
Describe this Ilya to me so I know who I'm looking for. Nara, I'll let you know that if you tell him that it looks like the blood hunter in that photo, it would probably help him out a lot.
It looks like that's exactly what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. No, the blood hunter. The hunter of the blood, as they say it. And hey, Lysera.
Hi.
That triggers a memory.
Ooh.
The hunters of the blood.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Yeah, I remember them. Mm-hmm. Totally.
Hi, sweetie.
Not gonna lie, I do miss them. They were great.
The boys are great. And it's about this time. Excuse me. That you all hear footfalls coming from the street. And Claire? Those sounds of footfalls are not ones that you forget.
Oh.
The rhythm. It is a group of people marching in time.
Are they coming to us or are they going?
And they stop right outside.
Oh shit.
As we have guests,
Who?
I'll get the door.
And we'll find out what happens next week.
I
Or
knew
sorry,
it.
not next week, because next week's Thanksgiving. Week after that, we're not going to be having game, although if I can get the players and get it organized well enough, I will be having a special game on here for some of my friends from TikTok. On
Wait,
the 3rd.
which week? The week after Thanksgiving?
Is the 3rd.
Yeah, we won't be here the week after Thanksgiving. Claire and I.
Is December 3rd.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I mean,
Yeah.
Claire.
And I also might be busy that week.
I'm going
'cause,
to the
like,
moon. I'm
that's-
busy that week.
That's
valid.
also the. I mean, I might and I might not be able to make it. That's just because I'm gonna be getting all my stuff together for my move for that week.
That's
Hey,
fair.
that's fine. Like I said, I was planning on holding it
Works
for
out.
yeah, it works out. All the TikTok stars.
Damn.
Week after that is going to be what? December 10th?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we good for that week?
I should be.
I think we should be good, right, Claire?
It shouldn't.
Good.
It shouldn't take me like 2 days to unpack my stuff. So.
Yeah.
Because my move-in date is the 8th.
We'll double check with Josh to make sure.
Yeah, if anything, if something comes up, I'll say it in the Discord or something.
By the way, hello to all of our new followers, like 2. Pretty sure they came from TikTok because I keep talking about us on stream. And also the fact I just post like 4 videos over the course of this week. Still have one more I'm going to post, which is the description of the Kotkit bar. Because I like it. I just really like it. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Yeah, hate to leave it on a cliffhanger like that.
Do you
No.
really hate it? That's
No,
what
I don't.
thought.
No, I don't. It's the only way I get you guys to keep coming back and hanging out with me.
All right, bye. I won't come back. Bye.
Oh, wow. All right,
What?
guys, we're gonna go because I do have to go hang out with my family at some point soon.
Yep.
Wow. I thought we were family. All right, I see how it is. Mhm.
I mean, you are. You guys are more, probably. I'm not going to say that on the stream.
Yeah, don't say that.
Because the internet's forever. All right, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see you Not
2
next
weeks
week.
from now.
Well, the week after that, I'll see you then. You guys won't be here. December 10th will be the next Shadows Light game. So till then, we love you. I love these guys.
Yay.
Try to love each other, but as Henry Crabgrass says, consent, please.
Consent, always.
Eh,
Mm.
have a good week. Bye.